Hi everybody, this is Indog. Today I'm going to tell you the tips which can lead you to qualify the English. Do you want to speak English fluently as native speakers do? So then pay attention to these tips. It's always good to dominate a certain language, and it's marvelous to speak as English speakers. As English native does. Well, if you want to speak well English, and then pay attention on these tips. The first tip which you should follow is reading. By reading, you are going to acquire many vocabularies. If you find out some of them and you realize that you don't understand, you can go to browse into the dictionary. Before we continue with the other tips, please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment and like. Continuing, the second tip is writing. Write anything, everything that you know. If you like to read the poems, you can try to write your poem. If you like to tell the stories or to read the storybooks, and then you can try to write narrative texts. So write anything, everything that you read. The third tip is listening. The listening tip is very important, and it boosts your English in a short time. From listening, you can increase your vocabulary and you can pronounce the vocabulary well once you are going to get its pronunciation as well. I challenge you to listen news. It can be from a radio station, or it can be from TV. The radio news or the TV news, they use the standard English. It's easier to understand what they're saying. But it's always important to have a notebook aside. If you listen some words and you don't know its meaning, you can take note. If you find out some interesting vocabularies that you don't use often or that seems new to you, you can take note. It's important to search and find out the way how to use properly, and as well to find out the familiar words of that vocabulary that you had. So listening, it's very important. Later on, you can try to imitate as native speakers do. Now, the following tip for our lesson today is speaking. Speaking is very important, is whereby you are going to analyze if your English sounds like a native speaker does or it sounds like a rebel. The time that you are speaking the English language, you are practicing it. At the same time, you are making those vocabularies to be familiar with you. If you use those vocabularies frequently, your mind accustoms it, and then it becomes familiar. So it's good each and every time to practice what you read by speaking, what you listened by speaking, and even what you wrote by speaking. If you have some friends or some colleagues who who knows about something of English, you can share with them. Share your knowledge with other people. It boosts as well your way of speaking. You cannot hide your knowledge and you cannot be ignorant. Otherwise, your knowledge won't go on. So, the success belongs to those who have the knowledge and share with others. The success belongs to those who are worried with the knowledge and each and every time look the way how to develop their knowledge. So please practice what you know, what you listen, what you read. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. We learn from mistakes. Mistakes make us to grow up. So you can't feel ashamed on sharing what you have got. These tips are very important. So please take it seriously. Boost your English in a short time by dedication. Apart from those tips that I gave you, you can find out some applications and applications like Promova, Duolingo, and others. You can download them and you can boost your English. Remember that each and any language has its ways on how it formed and the ways how you can speak. So please avoid to translate the language. If you want to learn English, use the English rule. Don't think in your mother language to English. It's going to difficult the way how you will make your progress. Think in English if you want to speak English. If you think in English, you will speak it perfectly. Goodbye. God bless you.